Hi Collective, let's do a Sunday to Sunday forecast. What might be in store for you in the week ahead. Take it if it resonates, but leave it if it doesn't. Wow, this is a big week for abundance, and especially as it relates to the home, the household, the family, and yeah, where you live, the roots of your life, your emotional stability. The cards I pulled for this week were Venus, which is love, money, beauty, all the good things, conjunct Uranus, which is the planet of sudden unexpected events. So this is a very happy confluence of good luck and money and abundance and love coming in really unexpectedly. And it's happening in the fourth house of your home, your roots, your family. And that was further verified by the card that I pulled for the sign, which is Cancer. And Cancer is the fourth house sign. So that screams family, it screams roots of your life. You could also look up your own horoscope chart if you know it and see what sign is in your fourth house. So the other cards that we got in support of this energy, we got the abundance cards straight there. So this really does sum up this Venus card here. Venus is all about beautiful things that you magnetize to you, which is funny because another card that I pulled was magnetizing through gratitude. Because you've been so grateful, because you've been doing the work, you're really magnetizing some results to you that you may have been kind of manifesting accidentally. You've been so filled with joy or love for other people that you may not have been focusing on hustling for yourself, building for yourself, grinding it out with goals in mind. You might just have been in a very giving, nurturing mood for others lately, and that seems to be about to pay off with a surprising event that comes out of the blue because you are very close to achieving your goal. Even if it's not something you've been laser focused on lately, because like I say, you've been more giving. It looks like whatever you've been giving, whatever you've been grateful for, it's all just going to suddenly come in at you like a tidal wave. We've got the spark card here, this white rabbit card. This is a moment of spark where you sort of like awaken and see that reality has changed. It's the white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. So you go down a rabbit hole and suddenly everything's different in your world. So this could be quite a big shift. Or it could be a small thing that just profoundly affects you and just changes the way you feel about a person or a place or your family. There is some sort of, moment where everything's different. And look, it could come in the form of a soulmate or a lover because we've got the flamingos card out. So for some of you, this could just be warm family feelings and just a real feeling of togetherness and unity, and we've got this. But for others, it could be new love coming in with a soulmate. It's sort of dating and potential for a long-term attraction there. So that could also be this attraction just suddenly coming in out of the blue. And in your fourth house, it might be someone who you meet through family or around your home, somebody close to home. So that could be a sign as well. Now, on a side note, it does seem like there has been someone in your midst who has been perhaps being very negative towards you or about you. There's a bit of, this is the card of pillory, of shame, judgment, finding fault, punishment, ridicule. It's the stocks that they used to put people in and throw fruit at them, I believe, and probably worse. To me, this looks a bit like a razor blade, an old-fashioned razor blade. So somebody is being quite cutting perhaps towards you. And I got the clarification now that something or someone is going to straighten the record. So you may have felt unfairly judged for something. You might have felt like you were out in the cold or being ridiculed about something. Something's going to happen this week that sets the record straight. And again, this could be an unexpected vote of support or love from someone or something in your life. So they're the themes I'm seeing. I'm going to pull some tarot cards now just to see how this might all transpire. Okay, this is the segment of the reading. As always, it has evolved into a romantic spread by the looks of things. So we'll just go through it, and if it's not about romance for you, see how it might parlay into your specific experience and how it might be relevant. But if it doesn't fit for you, don't make it fit. Maybe the first part of the message fit and that was it, and you can move on. The rest is, well, who knows, let's see. First off, we've got a burst of clarity coming up this week. This could be a message or news, something that comes a bit out of the blue. It brings justice, it brings insight. It sort of shows you with clarity the way forward. I'm really getting this white rabbit moment of like, whoa, I get it now, or something's changed. Also, it does seem quite sudden, which really brings about this Uranus energy. And because it's a message that seems to be an offering of love, just hearkening back to our Venus here, it could be from a friend, but it does seem romantic, and I'll explain why later for the single people among us. Or it could be within a relationship. But anyway, I digress. There is an offer of emotional support or love coming in. It could be an apology. It could be a declaration of sorts. It's going to leave you feeling like you're in a place where you could build something solid on this. This could be a really stable new beginning. You're wondering whether you can trust it. Your hopes and fears are, this seems like a token gesture of stability. It's not the king. If it was the King of Pentacles here, coming in with a gesture, not the Page of Cups, who's quite a junior fellow and quite Romeo, like teenage Romeo, writing poetry and swept away, but may not have the ability to ground this big declarations or even small declarations with follow through with action. So you're hoping that there's action that is going to back up this this love offer. They're both pages, so it is just sort of beginning stages of something. It's not a very developed energy, shall we say, of either love or stability. Stability is what you're hoping for, and you're fearing that it's not. You've been burnt in the past. There's a winner-loser situation here. This might be somebody circling back who's kind of let you down in the past. You might have had a breakup, or it's just, something left you disappointed. Or you had to see someone off. You're the person who's gone, you've had your boundaries and you've gone, actually, you can fuck off. Even though it might have been a sad situation for you. So that might be coming back around. Because we've had the pillory card there, maybe it is someone who did hurt you and left you feeling alone, ridiculed, cast out. This is very much the card of being out of a community. You've got the whole community against you, really. And remember, of course, there's a straightening of the record that's coming. So let's check this out. So that's the heart of where you've been in this situation. And in the near future, you're weighing this option up. You want it, but is it too good to be true? Or is it all just hot air and no stability? But you do seem to have faith. You're willing to give it a go. This is the card of expecting good things to happen. So you're doing that nice thing where you're keeping an open mind. You're going, okay, I've had this in the past, but that's no reason to assume that bad things are going to happen. I'm going to hope and wish for my ships to come in and for this situation to evolve the way it's supposed to evolve and bring me only good things. But the new turn of events is actually, this is the card of healing after heartbreak. So I think you are sort of sequestering yourself a little bit, having a step back. This is very much the card of separation, but it's of peaceful. It's a peaceful sort of, I'll just go inwards and I'll just have a little lie down and I'll have a think about what's going on here and heal. Because you don't want to be burnt again. So you're just being very cautious. You've got a nice sort of, not barrier up exactly, but you've withdrawn. You're taking a bit of perspective is what I'm getting. You've pulled yourself away a little bit. You've taken one step back rather than go in boots and all to see, is this really working out for me? And we get another Ace of Swords from a different deck. Remember, that's the first card out. You get one burst of clarity to start with, which sets this whole thing in motion. You get another burst of clarity when you are going within and going, is this really measuring up to all these promises? And you are going to realize that no, it doesn't. You are going to realize that the love offers are actually pretty empty. You've already got your own stability behind you, but the three new things that were being offered to you are empty. They've fallen over. There's nothing there. It's all gone. and you are crying over spilt milk. And the card that clarified this was an unhealthy attachment. So because you put yourself a step back, you're not being hurt by this. I think it's just kind of going, right, now I can move on. I can move on finally now. I can regret the fact that this has turned out to be nothing. But the cards that come as the outcome are all about, both of them are about moving forward, charging forward into a bold new world. So this is going to release you in some way. This is real movement, it's impetus, it's energy shifting you out of this sort of maybe lingering hope that you'd get back together with an ex, or that some situation that was giving you emotional fulfillment that you had to walk away from, circle back around. It might even be a job. It gives you the finality to move on, go, nah, that's it, that's full clarity, and I'm racing forward into my new life. Thank you very much. And that was clarified by the Chariot, which is the fastest card in the deck, and that is really racing forward into a new future. Do I need to clarify either of those? I do not need to clarify that. I'm hearing, so yeah, there is a sense of closure coming in, if not just immediately in this week ahead. This is the sort of start of this cycle, and you've been through the worst already. I think you are a bit gun shy, and that's going to serve you well, because you know what you deserve, and you are prepared to stick it out and put people to the test. Yeah, this dishonor and pillory is going now, because things will be straightened out. All will be right with the world. So remember, what we're moving towards is abundance. You are very close to achieving your goal. So this is the last little gasp to really allow you to let go of a situation that really was, it might have been okay, but you deserve so much better. So just bear that in mind, and just have gratitude for this situation, because it's taught you so much about yourself, about what you deserve, and it's also made you think bigger, and you've gone, fuck, other people have everything they want, why can't I? And there's no reason. So the gratitude that you have for all that you do have only brings in more just good feeling, just begets more good feeling. And that is an abundant lifestyle. It's a definition of an abundant lifestyle, and it might bring you in a soulmate as well. So I hope that helps. This is a very recurring kind of theme for these readings that I'm getting lately. So it is obviously still playing out for a large portion of the collective. But yeah, you're so close. So let's take that as a big message of hope. And remember, just keep yourself in a peaceful state, and the truth and clarity will come to you. This is Sarah, wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.